always great vibes when George Kittle enters the room. The man is a walking good vibe, not to mention arguably the best tight end in football. There might be a guy in Kansas City who could argue, and then we'd have to take it up with his girlfriend. I don't know. We'll get into it with George Kittle, who's looking at Vernon Davis as Forrest Gump on his phone. Good morning, George.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful today, guys. You kidding me? It's day 2 of training camp. We're back in the business. Actually, I hadn't seen that Vernon Davis clip yet. I got to finish it. I only got into the first 10 seconds of it, but
he did a Forrest Gump scene on his Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Vernon could run like Forrest. He could run.
Definitely could do that. Definitely could do that.
It's a trip.
See, now I'm going to go back and watch
You're
the
going
whole
to have
thing.
to, yeah. Maybe over breakfast.
But he's got the feather and everything.
No, I'm dialed. I can't wait to watch that.
This is so good, man. Well, first of all, thank you for being here, and thank you for also just on a personal note. I'm part of the Dwight Clark Award Legacy Series. We try to, always remember Dwight and what he meant to this franchise and ALS and raise money for the Golden Heart Fund. So you donate your time.
Yep.
You're a busy guy, so thank you for coming. Did you have a good time?
I had a fantastic time. I mean, anytime that you can talk really nicely about your teammates is a really easy excuse to get me to do anything.
And it was Demo Lenoir.
Yeah, and I'm a huge fan of Demo. For him to win, it was Best Teammate Award. Yeah, that's what I was talking for him about. And he embodies everything that you want as a 49ers player. Works hard, shows up on time, competes on every single thing, whether he's competing in the locker room, like just talking trash, on the field, everything. He's just always competing. So I was honored to represent him, honestly.
Yeah, and so George, then he goes back and then has tight end university.
I do have tight end university.
And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was wrestling with myself as to how far we go into this interview before I bring up the Taylor Swift karaoke. I guess it's now.
It's now.
Dude!
Well, Peter already asked me about it before I even got on the show. Of
course.
She's the biggest star in the world.
Yeah, I'd say most famous person I've come that close to.
And you guys were selfieing, love story, karaoke like you'd gone to frickin' kindergarten together.
Yeah, she couldn't have been any cooler.
Give us the story, soup to nuts, man.
Travis said that she might be coming to Tight End U, and I was like, sick. That'd be awesome. I would be a huge fan of that. She came to our Monday night. We just have kind of like a reception party for all the guys to kind of meet each other. She came to that, talked to everybody. She probably talked to my mom and my mother-in-law way too much. So thank you to her for making their lives. That was really fun. Took photos with everybody. Could not have been nicer, cooler. I drank a beer with her. I delivered her a couple of tequila drinks throughout, the course of the weekend, which was cool. She went to every event that we hosted. I mean, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday, she was at everything. So, couldn't have been more awesome. Talked to everybody. Just an absolutely stellar person. It was pretty fun.
And at any point, were you a little starstruck?
Immediately. I was like, that's insane. That's Taylor Swift. It's the most famous person in the world.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
What was your history of listening to her? Because I know you like Avril Lavigne has been in your playbook.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was in high school, I absolutely crushed listening to Taylor Swift. It was fantastic.
So
Love Story is my favorite.
I was going to say, so when you sang Love Story, you did not have the lyrics up on Spotify.
Oh, gosh. No, the best part of that was my wife, she goes, hey, will you go get us a tequila water? And I was like, I'd love to. And so I go to the bar, come back. And as I'm giving her a drink, I was like, Taylor, just to let you know, Love Story is like my favorite song of yours. And then it comes on the loudspeaker. And I was like,
that's how it happened.
I was like, thank you so much. For those listening, I'm looking up at the sky right now. And I was like, do you mind if I just selfie this? She was like, go for it. I was like, you rock. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So give us a full breakdown of Kittle Fest. What was the full set list? I know last year you had Jelly Roll, so who was out there this year?
Oh, geez Louise. Let me see. Kittle Fest was great. This year is the Kittle Country Club, all Masters themed. Transfusion was the drink of choice. We had golf simulators set up for longest drive, closest to the pin competitions. Let's see. I had a bunch of country. I didn't have my Jelly Roll guy. He was on concert in Utah for some reason, singing with Post Malone. I don't know why he would do that. Party was on a family vacation. But on my usual Kid Quill's a guy I always come back to. He sings a bunch of kind of pop and hip hop songs I'm a huge fan of. We had a couple other country music artists. Overall, that was a fantastic time.
Yeah, and how did Brock Purdy experience his first Kittle Fest?
He had a very fun time, I will say that. They rocked and rolled. Honestly, the best part about it was about 5:30 p.m. hit, and I had 3 vets jump out of an airplane flying with the American flag. That was pretty special. That was really cool. And then they hung out until like 11 o'clock hanging out with us. That was
Brock
pretty fun.
mentioned that when he was in here.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, he had military guys jumping out of planes.
Yeah,
So
that was awesome.
That is incredible.
And then we ended the whole show with a massive fireworks show.
Yeah, dude, this is awesome. And since we're talking music, we just got done talking 10 minutes with Nick Bosa about the Grateful Dead.
Ooh.
I didn't know he was a member of the community tribe.
And
He took me.
I was going to say, so we asked him the origin story to start.
Wild.
Turns out it was him.
Yeah.
Through the dead mouse security photo and all that.
Made no
then,
sense.
Then he gets invited by Bobby Weir, Mill Valley, California resident, 49er lifer, by the way, Bay Area lifer,
Yeah.
Niner guy all the way back to Joe and Ronnie.
Unreal.
And then Nick's got to pick his group.
Yeah.
So how'd you get the tap?
Honestly, I just got a group chat. It was me. Was it me, McCaffrey,
CMC, yeah.
Juice, and Jake Tunges? He just texted, goes, "You guys want to go see the Grateful Dead in like a month?" And I was like, "Where at?" He goes, "It's at the Sphere." I was like, "I've never been to a Dead & Co. show, so I'd love to go." I mean, because at that point I was like, if I'm going to be out there for OTAs, because most times I don't show up for OTAs because I'm just training in Nashville. And then it just happened to be like I got there the weekend before, and I was like, sounds like a great idea. I can't wait to go. And honestly, the way we got Juice to go was because I had it set up at a golf course out in Vegas too. So we golfed like 36 holes in the morning, went to Grateful Dead or Dead & Co. Absolute electric experience.
Yeah, tell us about it. Like, because we were talking about this because it's been a big part of our show for years and years and years and years because it's such a wide-ranging thing that accompanies everybody, all the way, including you and Nick.
It's unreal.
What got you in? Like, what drew you in?
The first thing I noticed was like when you walked in and like the music starts.
Yeah.
The entire stadium just stands up and starts dancing. I was like, I love this vibe. And everybody's like, some groups are like, dancing as a group, or some people are just completely in their own zone, just like enjoying the music and vibing. I was like, oh, this is going to be a really fun show for me. I think throwing the visual effects of the Sphere was absolutely insane. And then I sat down, I was like, oh, wow, it's John Mayer. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's pretty good at playing the guitar.
Who used to date Taylor Swift? Right?
Maybe. I have no comments on
No
that.
comment.
No comments on that.
We asked Nick, is there one song that just really gets him going? He went
Yeah.
with Althea. Do you have one that just
No, I was
really...
actually. So what's really fun is the first show I went to, I ran into Big Cat from Pardon My Take. Yeah, he's been to like over 30 shows.
Sure.
Yeah, I had no idea. And so he was like, oh, dude, I'm so excited. And he just starts sending me albums to listen to, or like set lists to listen to.
What did he hit you with?
Crimson, White, and Indigo from 1989.
Okay.
At JFK Stadium.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, was it Eco?
Iko.
Iko.
Yeah.
That song's a vibe.
Yeah. Iko all day. That is a hell of a song.
Sounds like an audible.
Well, it's many of them. So many of their songs are actually covers too. But that's an old like New Orleans Cajun song.
I just like it. It's just a good vibe.
Iko all day. Yeah. Used in the movie Rain Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big Deadhead.
Well,
Holy shnikes, buddy.
Well, as we say, I told Nick this too. When I got into the community, they tell you the phrase is "We're everywhere." WEIR for Bobby Weir. We're everywhere.
Yeah, it's cool.
You see that bumper sticker? Because it's true. There's some Fortune 500 CEO guy who's the most buttoned-up guy. He's a deadhead. And then you got some guy who's in the back of a VW van who hasn't been home in 15 years. He's a deadhead. You're a deadhead. I'm a deadhead. I mean, we're all deadheads.
No,
you know what I mean?
It's pretty fun. And then somehow the exact next weekend, I convinced my wife to go back for another show.
And
she loved it.
Yeah.
She did. And she was like, I might not be the biggest fan. Like, I don't need to go to a bunch of shows, but she's like, I get why you like it.
Yeah.
She's like, it's an awesome vibe.
on top of everything else, Bobby Weir is a gigantic 49er fan, too. As was Jerry, the whole band. They're from here, right?
It's insane.
And I saw you showed up wearing, as we call it, a Steely, a little steal your face Niner
You like
tie-dye
that?
shirt, huh?
I found that on eBay.
Nice.
I went diving for some good gear. I love eBay.
All right, the other thing, I know at some point we'll talk football for
Don't
like
have
5
to.
minutes here. I know. Edgewood.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to
I
talk
golf,
about
too.
like, dude, that's like
Flippin' A, man.
and that's a certain level of like sports celebrity. Like when you turn around, there's Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And you're at Tahoe.
Yeah, that was. I've only been to Tahoe in the winter, so actually experience it in the summer. It's kind of nice.
I saw a quote you had with one of the writers. You're like, you forget that Tahoe is here in California, and somebody's like, it's also Nevada. And you're like, that was tripping you out, huh?
Nah, it made no sense to me. Well, it's
State line right through the lake.
Well, of the 15 to 20,000 people there, 80% of them are Niners fans.
Well, that's Niner territory, 100%.
Oh my goodness!
100%.
So the positive reinforcement was fantastic.
Yeah,
I will say that was great. Now walking around with a crowd between 1,000 to 3,000 people on every hole is a lot for me.
Dude, I've done this before, and we've done this broadcast before, and I've had to play in that Pro-Am, played with Marcus Allen, played with Anthony Anderson. Bro, that first tee shot,
It's wild.
you got to go to a place in your head to calm down.
You just got to not pay attention to anybody watching you. It's different.
Well, because you react in a loud NFL environment, you're reacting. But when you're just shh, dead quiet, ball not moving.
Dude. It's just like, okay. Well, I try to tell people, I'm like, guys, I'm a professional football player.
Yeah.
I'm an amateur golfer.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to break 100 a day, which I did all 3 days, which I was pumped about.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was good with that, but I was just like, some of the places that fans stand when I'm about to take a shot, I'm like,
no.
there's a 75% chance I top this guy.
Yeah, you don't want that. No. You didn't, though.
No, I played pretty well. I was okay with it.
Yeah, and we were talking to Brock Purdy about him getting the call about his new contract and how he was at the Olympic Club, which led us to the questions about his ultimate 49er foursome. So I'll ask you the same question.
Ooh.
If you had to put together a squad of 49er players, who are you golfing with?
Ooh.
For
Let's
either
see.
vibes or good scores. Your choice.
You know what? The first person on my list, well, just because he took me, Juice, and Christian to Cyprus, was Harris Barton.
You went to Cypress Point?
I went with Harris.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you would get Christian,
Harris will get you on some good courses.
he's the man,
Yeah.
and he also just couldn't be any cooler.
Yeah.
Such a great guy. But if you get Christian or Juice on, ask them about our Cyprus trip because I've told too many stories, so I'll let them explain it. 'Cause
Ooh, some stuff happened?
just Christian's just hilarious.
I hope you can get invited back.
Yeah, no, nothing at the course. It was our process of getting to the course was just electric.
So Harris.
I'd take Harris.
Harris will get you on San Francisco Golf Club, too.
He's the man. Okay, all Niners players. I would definitely go golfing with. See, I can golf with Nick Bosa any day of the week. I will say just because he's very low key and he swings really hard, and I just thoroughly enjoy it. And then lastly, does Tim Ryan count?
Sure.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll take Tim Ryan. I love Juice, and I golf with Juice too much.
Yeah.
And my only negative with Juice is he takes it too seriously.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
only negative with Juice. He still has fun, but like I had to have a beer at 12
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
when
yeah.
I'm playing golf. That's not his vibe. But and then my favorite golfing partner is actually Trent Taylor because we live together in Nashville, and he knows the vibe.
We all play, and the line that changed my life was when a guy said to me once, "You're not good enough to get mad." That's it. You're not good enough to get mad. So I was like, oh, once the guy said that to me, my life changed.
Yeah, and it's just like, like if I top 3 drives and they go out of bounds, I'm gonna get a little pissed. But like overall, it's like, it is what it is, man.
You're outside. You're in Tahoe. There's Steph Curry.
I'm not
you know
that
what I mean?
upset. No, I ran into Charles Barkley. That was pretty fun.
I was going to say, who did you kind of, other than Steph, like
Charles
who was
Barkley was sick. Getting to play around with the Miz was really fun because I've always been a fan of him.
By the
And-
way, fantastic performance on the tee
Thank you.
box.
Thank you.
I mean, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, he told me that that's hole 17. We were walking from 15 to 16. He goes, "You want to clothesline me or what do you want to do?" And I was like, "What about a super kick or sweet chin music?" And he was like, "Done."
Bro, that was impressive.
Thank you.
I mean, you probably hadn't done that in how long? I don't know.
Well, if you could ask any of my teammates, I super kick about everyone in the locker room
Nice.
at
Okay,
all times.
okay.
I'm really good.
So that's an old.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
And it leads me to maybe the most important question of this interview that I've been saving the whole time, George.
What's up?
What were your thoughts on the John Cena heel turn?
Oh my gosh. Half of me is like, what are you guys doing? He's never been a heel before. And the other half is like, I love it. Like, just burn it all down. Like, why not? And so I'm just excited to see what they keep doing with it. Like, it's going to be fun. And the best thing is John Cena is what? Best in the world on the mic of all time? Would you say Miz is top 3?
Oh, see, it's tough. You put him above The Rock and Stone Cold?
I think Miz is either right on the edge of that group or he might even be a part of it. Because I was watching, someone put up some old Miz highlights, and watching him just roast people, I was like, oh my God, dude, you're really good at this. But he's up there. Yeah, no. But see, I think of The Rock, and I just think of John Cena. Remember when he roasted The Rock when he came back and he had his lines written on his hand? Can't do that for John Cena.
Yeah, you're right. And I
Can't
thought
do
The
that.
Rock was going to show back up at WrestleMania. What was up with that?
I don't.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
All right.
I was so disappointed. You can't give the murder thing and then not show up.
You got to complete the story.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
I love it.
At least Roman's back.
We had the Miz in studio on this show.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
he
he's the
came
man.
in and
Couldn't be
did
any
it.
cooler.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
shout out to The Miz when he used to be on like MTV The Challenge.
dude.
Yeah.
He's
That's
the man.
literally where I
Yeah.
know him from.
So
By the
good.
way, did we cover any football? Do we need to?
Who cares?
You guys going to beat Seattle?
You know what? What's going to happen is I'm going to be playing football and having a great time.
That's it.
So it is what it is.
I think we'll leave it at that. How's that?
That's a fucking interview, boys.
You're a good man, George
Fantastic,
Kittle.
George.
We're not live, are we? Shoot.
Doesn't matter.
We'll
Doesn't matter.
censor
buddy.
it. We'll
Doesn't
dump it.
matter. On the Sports Leader.